Hi, I'm Steve Shapiro, author of Best Practices Are Stupid. Today I want to talk about the human dynamic of innovation. There's a myth that's been perpetuated. We've heard the expression opposites attract, but in fact there is irrefutable scientific evidence that opposites repel. Just look at our political system. Opposites do not attract in politics, and they don't attract in business. In fact, like attracts like. Birds of a feather flock together. People naturally want to hang out with people who think like them, act like them, and talk like them. It's just natural. It's how we're wired. Now, there's actually a really good historical reason for why we'd want to do this in business. If you think about it, people who are like you are easy to get along with, and therefore it is efficient. And in the past, in business, efficiency was the most important thing. But today, innovation is the most important thing. The ability to adapt and evolve and thrive in an ever-changing environment. So being around people who think like you is not very good for innovation. It's just good for getting things done the way you've always done it. So what we need to do is start valuing people who think differently than we do. And there's four primary innovation styles. There are the people who are very analytical, fact-driven, they're data-oriented, they can give you an Excel spreadsheet with perfect precision. Then there are the creative people. The creative people like to think about things differently. They're always challenging the norm. You have the planners and the executors. They're very good at planning the work and working the plan. They get things done. And then finally you have the people who are about the people. They're the people who will engage the hearts and minds of others, and this is key to innovation. Now when we innovate, we actually need all four of these different styles. Unfortunately, again, we want to hang out with people who are like us. So, for example, I'm a creative type of person. That's the way I see myself. I think that's the way I am. And I naturally like to hang out with people like that. So, many years back, I was working on a project. I was leading a project, a very, very big project for a major consulting firm. I was given a huge budget, and I decided I needed a co-leader for this project. So I chose this guy, John. Now, as it turns out, not surprisingly in hindsight, John was very much like me. John was this happy, jolly, creative guy, and we worked incredibly well together. The team loved working with us, and at the end of the project, there are a few things I can say. We developed some really cool ideas. The people had a lot of fun, and it was a complete waste of money. We never got anything done. So the next year, learning from my lesson, I chose someone who was my opposite. See, as a creative person, the thing that I don't like are plans and planning, because I find them restrictive and I find them limiting. So on that next project, I chose a guy by the name of Ray. Ray is a self-proclaimed anal retentive project manager who is in my face every single day. We're over budget. Where's the deliverables? Now, even though he was annoying in the beginning, over time I began to appreciate how much he contributed to me and my success. And here's a mantra I want you to remember. The person you like the least may be the person you need the most. The person you like the least may be the person you need the most, because we tend to hang out with people who are like us. The people who are different than us are people who will be a little annoying to us, but they're going to be the key to your success. So whatever style you are, if you're a very logical, mathematical, fact-driven person, make sure when you're working on things, you partner with somebody who's very empathetic, somebody who's a great listener, somebody who's going to be able to look at it from the human side. If you're always about the plans and getting things done, maybe you want to partner with somebody who's a little more creative and will challenge the norm and look at things differently. I developed Personality Poker. It's a card game as a way of helping you identify what your strong suit is, who you should partner with, where you can best contribute in business, and what you need to watch out for. So you may want to check that out. Regardless, next time you're working on a problem, don't turn to the yes men, the yes women, the people you always turn to. Turn to the people who are the naysayers, the people who think differently than you, the people who might annoy you, because they will be the key to your success. This is Steve Shapiro. I look forward to seeing you next time.